monsoons. It is now believed that Asian monsoon circulation basically is the differential heating between the Eurasian land and mass and adjacent ocean. The Eurasian land ocean is influenced by the thermal and dynamic effects of the Tibetan plate. Summertime heating of the plate of the Tibet was most important factor. Summertime in the position of and maintenance of the monsoonal circulations. Maintenance of monsoonal circulations. The plate of Tibet affects the atmosphere in two ways, acting as a physical barrier and acting as high level heat source. Actually, Tibetan plate we can see it hitting the simultaneous hitting of the plate Tibet. Most important factors: monsoon circulation, position and maintenance. Maintenance of monsoonal circulation. Summertime heating of the Tibetan plates makes it high level heat source. High level heat source. This heat engine produces a thermal anticyclone over this region. In the middle part of the troposphere, winds coming out of this anticyclone in a clockwise movement over plate give birth to easterly jet streams which flow from the east to west on the southern side of this upper air anticyclones. Winds coming out of this anticyclone in a clockwise movement over plate give birth to easterly jet streams which flow from east to west on the southern side of this upper air anticyclone. Winds coming out clockwise movement over plate give birth to easterly jet streams which flow from east to west on the southern side of the upper air anticyclone. Southern side of this upper air is descend into the permanent high pressures. They are formed over the southern Indian Ocean and intensifies the high pressure area already present there. This form this high pressure cell that onshore wind start blowing towards the thermally induced low pressure area develop in the northern part of the Indian subcontinent in same direction and becomes southwest monsoon. Summertime heating of the Tibetan plate high level heat source. This heat engine produces thermal anticyclone over the region. Middle part of the troposphere, winds coming out of the anticyclone in a clockwise movement and plate give birth to easterly jet streams which flows from east to west on the southern side of this upper anticyclone. The upper air easterlies descend into permanent high pressure area formed over the southern Indian Ocean. Intensify high pressure area already present there. This form the high pressure cell near the onshore. Winds start blowing towards the thermally induced low pressure area develop in the northern part of the Indian subcontinent. After crossing the equator, the surface wind changes direction and becomes southwest monsoon. Effect of Himalaya. The vast mountain range also acts as tall barrier, preventing dry cold air in the northern latitude from entering the subcontinent and subduing the warm, moisture-laden winds from ocean that drive monsoon. The vast mountain range also acts as tall barrier, preventing dry cold air in the northern latitude from entering the subcontinent and subduing the warm moisture. देश को बचाने के लिए आम जनता स्टूडेंट्स के साथ चुनाव लड़ा। बहुत सारी नौकरी है, 7 लाख सरपंच, 3 लाख सरपंच, 3 लाख 3.5 लाख नॉमिन, 30-40 हज़ार जिला परिषद, 60,000 MLA, MP 750, बहुत सारी पोस्ट है। 22 सरपंच, ब्लॉक चेयरमैन, 20,000 ब्लॉक चेयरमैन, परिषद प्रेसिडेंट 700, ऐसे बहुत सारी चीज़ है। एडवाइजर बहुत सारे। It is at not of winter rainfall in India. North India receives rainfall during the winter due to the western disturbance. Some rainfall during winter due to the western disturbance. Some rainfall disturbance originated over the Mediterranean Sea and the Western Asia, and move into the along with the westerly jet flow. The cause of a much needed rainfall for standing Rabi crops on plains of Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh. Much needed rainfall for standing Rabi crops on the plains of Punjab, Haryana, western Uttar Pradesh. Snowfall is caused Himalaya and Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand in the peninsular India. The Coromandel coast of Tamil Nadu comes under the influence of northeast trade wind during the winter. These winds, as here, they blow from sea to land, pick up moisture from Bay of Bengal. Some of the rainfalls occurs on the coast of Tamil Nadu. However, the bulk of rainfall of Coromandel coast is derived from depression and cyclones develop over Bay of Bengal. Depressions and cyclones develop over Bay of Bengal. North India. National water grid. In perspectives, plan for the inter-basin transfer of water from surplus basin to deficit basin. Interlocking rivers which comprise two components, namely Himalayan river development component and Peninsular river development. They argued that this would help in increasing irrigation intensity. To help increasing irrigation intensity in the country, increasing water availability for drinking and industrial and agricultural purposes. Drinking, agricultural, effects of droughts to a certain extent. It is perspective plan for inter-basin transfer of water from surplus basin to deficit basin. Interlinking rivers which comprise two components, namely Himalayan river development component and Peninsular river development. Argued that this would help increasing irrigation intensity in the countries. Hussain Sagar Lake, artificial lake situated between twin city of Hyderabad, Secunderabad. It is famous tourist destination known for 80-meter high monolithic statue of Lord Buddha. More Island is known as Urbas Island the Sundarban Delta region, bone of contention between India and Bangladesh, to have been completely submerged by the raging sea water due to global warming. In recent verdict, United Nations Convention of Law of Sea been handed over to India. More Island. Convention on the Law of the Sea. Perspective alternative energy sources of India. Alternate energy sources. Wind energy, energy from biomass, hydel energy, energy from waste. Hydroelectric with numerous rivers that tributaries in India. Small hydro present excellent opportunity with an estimated potential of the sector exploited. 67 for project aggregating about 25-50 megawatt generating capacity of been set up in the country. What are the potential is in Himalayan state as river-based project. In other state of in irrigation canals. All things continue. Nor'wester. There are local violent thunderstorms from northwest in the March and April of or Vaisakhi in the eastern and northeastern part. These storms are accompanied by heavy showers and hails. Kuavatara. Showers and hails. This causes damage to turning crops, trees, buildings, livestock, and human lives in West Bengal, Assam, and Odisha. Trees, building, livestock. They are locally known for Kala Vaisakhi in Bengal and Bardoi Chilla in Assam. Bardoi Chilla in Assam, Kala Vaisakhi. They are also useful for the cultivation of tea, jute, and rice. Tea, jute, or rice. Kala Vaisakhi. Nor'westers. Organic farming is holistic production. Standard awards are largely exposed. Use of a chemical fertilizer, pesticides. Exclude the use of chemical fertilizer, pesticide and growth regulator. It relies on ecological friendly techniques such as crop rotations, intercropping, green manure, compost, biological fixations of nitrogen and biological pest control. Awards are largely excludes the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticide and growth regulators. Ecological friendly techniques such as crop rotations. Organic farming is a holistic production system that avoids largely excludes the use of chemical fertilizer.